Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Genesis. We've started digging around into the applied energistics chapter. We had to do all the fun stuff to get a bunch of Certus quartz crystals going last time, and I've since let a lot of this stuff kind of run, and I did kind of start working a little bit on another line of garden cloches, and we are currently cooking through all of the random little parts, pieces, stuff that we need. Um, I left the titanium in just because why not, but I don't really think we're going to need much more past what we've done. Got a little bit of leftover extra stuff here, and we should be well over a stack and a half of UU matter at this point. So I've been kind of fiddling around, just kind of back and forth with this. There's going to be some more trash can work that we need to do today. It's going to be one of the second or third things we're going to do as far as trying to get things going, but we're getting a small amount of resources coming in, and if I feel like I need to have more resources, I just do this and throw this in the trash, and away we go. What I'm going to do is here very shortly, we're going to need to build something that is going to allow us to craft singularities, and we're just going to put the singularity, whatever the thing is, the matter condenser on top of this system so that it should feed both the compacting recycler and the condenser at the same time and still keep this nice and happily full of scrap boxes. So we're doing fine, everything's good. I've decided again at this point we're going to start throwing away certain things. So like I don't need the nether quartz, and I'm not going to need the prosperity shards anymore because I've got so many of them, it's ridiculous. I've also spent a little bit of time doing some other things. So we do now have a gold seed and a gold essence coming along, and I did craft a whole bunch of stuff down into, I almost went to the insanium essence, and then I kind of sat there and looked at it and going like, how many of these are we actually going to need? So I didn't go too much further past that. But again, as always, you got to kind of just pay attention and use your time wisely, and don't waste all of your resources right off the bat because of the fact you want one particular shard. Yes, we're kind of swimming in coal and have been swimming in quartz for a while. Lots of good stuff coming in finally, at least being, for us to be able to use as we need to go. I have been pre-crafting a few things. I went ahead and took the two item cells, or the ME cells that they gave us, the little 1Ks originally, and uncrafted them, which has allowed or afforded us the ability to do this. They're going to give us a mega bulk storage component right off the bat. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that and do this so that I can then, I think I can do this. I forget what you use this for. How you use. We need to craft you. I think I probably can do that. Probably that's going to be a later on thing. No big deal. Cool, whatever. We'll be able to make some stuff out of that. I have been also pre-crafting a bunch of things. Went ahead and made 4 of the advanced inscribers, and then I got to looking at the recipes and realized I probably only needed 2. So anyhow, we'll deal with that later. If nothing else, we can kind of have fun with it. This is all done good. Thank you. And I went ahead and had it sit down and make us a bunch of processors just so that we can kind of do some more messing around. So moving on down the line, we needed to make some charged Certus quartz crystals. Again, as always, it's the standard old applied energistic stuff. So we went ahead and set up a little kind of an automated thing for charge things. Technically, these are going to be the last ones we're going to make, I think. So I shouldn't need to worry too much about those. I already made way too many as it is. But what we're going to do now is, now that we have all of this fun stuff, we need to go ahead and make a fluix. So I need a stack and an 1/8 of all of those. We're going to make a bunch of fluix crystals really quickly. So let's see, redstone. Again, by the end of the day, I want done with all of this stuff. So there, and then I need some quartz. I want this thing right in front of us, out of our lives forever. So I need what, 8? So we'll just go ahead and do that, and then grab a full stack of quartz. And I have a water bath prepared already. Why didn't you do all of those? Thank you very much. Good. All right, and then all I should need to do here for the fluix, as always, is let's see how quickly we can be. Boop, boop, and back up. There they explode, and take that. Thank you very much. Boop, 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 and back up so that my magnet doesn't grab them. And there we go. All right. Nice. Make a nice puddle of all kinds of things. Beautiful. So now we have a decent amount of fluix to start with. Again, click on the buttons, quartz fibers, and a dense energy cell. Thank you. I know exactly what that's for. Probably going to be something that we're going to be using later on. Again, just kind of neat little discussion stories. So from now on, what we need to do is we need to get towards building the tools and toys that we want to go with. First thing I'm going to make is one of these, which requires us to grind up one of those. So we'll go ahead and toss just one of you guys in here. Thank you. And I need to put those in there so that they get to grinding and smelting. Thank you very much. Let's go get that matter condenser going so that we can start getting rid of some of the other junk that we've got. I think it's condenser. Condenser. That thing right there. Yeah, 2 T's. I know. Okay, cool. Now, the problem is, in order to make that work, I believe a singularity. The reason why I'm going to be interested in singularities this time is because they've given us, we have free power. We have free creative energy cells as far as everything goes all over the place. So there's no reason to run cable everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a controller in here, and then I'm going to smack a bunch of the pre-given to us quantum rings. We should have a whole bunch of quantum stuff. Yeah, I've got like at least 12. So there are at least 12 quantum link chambers, which means 6 total links that we can play with, which means we need 6 sets of singularities, and that's going to be a little bit of fun to do. But what that'll allow us to do is that'll allow us to just pretty much get rid of a lot of the, I mean, legitimately, I will probably run one from here to here. Just that close, because it just doesn't make any sense. However, everywhere in this particular building, it's all got flux cables all over the place. So we're running flux cables. There's glass cable, I think, every single room here. I don't know if it comes clear over to here. I've not bothered to look. Yeah, it's clear over to here for that matter. What's interesting about that is since this is pretty much all the way through the rest of the building, we can P2P channels all over the place, which we might do. I don't know yet exactly, but there's like so much flux cable in the floors in this entire facility that if you wanted to, you could just pretty much probably not have to craft any for a while. And there's still another creative energy cell right there, plus a ton of cable all over the place. Like I said, every room in this particular base, this particular structure, has flux cable running through the floor everywhere. So, I mean, if I really cared, I can do what I need to do. But yeah, I want to get this going just as for another trash can. In order to make a singularity, we need a 64K storage component, which means I have to get through all of those. And again, I don't know where I'm supposed to get these as far as those go. How am I supposed to get this, guys? Give me a second. Okay. That sucks. Gilded Blackstone. Gilded Blackstone, Gilded Blackstone, Gilded Blackstone. So how many of those do I need? I don't. All right. So I don't need the Blackstone for a 64K. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and craft up that 64K. I'm going to go ahead and just handcraft one of these really quickly so that we can get this system going. Yeah, I was thinking that was the next deal. The 256 requires the Skystone. So I need a bunch of stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got that crafted, a couple other things going, and then I read the little story over here. Let's do this. They're going to give us a 64K, which is beautiful. I'm glad that deal. And wait, yes, you can plump fluids into these things if you need to be able to do it. Actually, water is probably the best, quickest, easiest way to make the singularities, but since we're chewing through stuff in the nether like nobody's business, it's great. These singularities can be compressed with an explosion. Yes, we know how this all works once again. This is another one of those points. This is another one of those points. And I just looked at it. I just figured it out. This is just another one of those points. Notice how it says a 64K or a 256K will make a singularity. If you place this down and you look at the box, you go in here and you put this in here as the storage component, it requires 256K per item, which means I need to make another one of these. So give me a second. All right, that's to there. This goes in here, I believe. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And then those get ground down into what we need it to be, which is the Skystone. And then we'll have to make sky stone for sure, probably seeds here very shortly. I just want to get this part done. Then we're going to build the fluix cubes and then cubes of seeds, and then we're going to start making some more stuff. So a 256K. I need this working because it's kind of one of those things right now. Our resources are not coming in as fast as I want them to because of the fact that we don't have a sufficient trash can capability to keep it happy. But we should be okay now. Give me this. Now, it's going to take a while, and again, I don't really care how many of these we make. So you go right here, you go in here, and you say singularities. Nice. Then I take one of these, and this should go right there, and poof. There we go. Now we're not keeping up with that thing. Beautiful. Good deal. That's nice to see. Good, 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 good. Plus, once we get the rest of the applied energistics system up and running and things moving, this will just be our trash can completely. All of this stuff will just be a trash can. So that's perfectly fine. Awesome. Wonderful. Although I probably should tell this thing just that. There you go. So that we quit eating everything. But again, we're kind of full, and at this point I'm about to start telling it to eat the coal up too and the dimensional shards, which is really insane for me to say that because I have an entire one of these full. I've been making diamonds and making all kinds of things because it's just ridiculous what this is coming up to be like. You know what, for that matter, why don't you go ahead and just you eat this for a while too. Have some coal. There's a lot of coal. I don't know how many stacks of coal. So we'll just let it eat and do what it needs to do for now. That's fine. And I should take that out of there. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, have fun. All right, I'm going to sit here and watch this for a minute, make sure everything's functional and doing what I want it to do, and then we're going to get to the next part. Okay, next step, fluix seeds, because we're not going to sit there and waste because we're running everything off of seeds. I'm not able to mine the Certus quartz very well. We can't get a large amount of it. We need to make some of these things, which means I need to make, 4 blocks of those. So 4 blocks of the fluix. I then need 4 pieces of Imperium and another prosperity shard, which I think I need 4 of those for. Do that. Go. And let me see, seed. And I should have the essence. I already made a whole bunch of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a bucket of water. We'll just grab this one out of the floor since we're never going to do that again, hopefully. And then go do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prosperity, and go. Cool. So then that will go in this one right here and do the exact same thing that this is doing. Hey, look, we're getting some gold. Good. That'll help us in the long run to not have to deal with not have to deal with chewing through our Certus quartz. The Certus quartz, that's how it's going to pretty much get eaten up completely, is by making these things. So that's good. One more thing down out of the way, and I think there's some other ways we can have some fun with things here, but sure, we can see how this all works. Good. You're doing the work. You're pretty much eating nothing but netherrack, and you're eating all the cobbled goodness and everything else like that. So fine. And that is back full again. Now once we get this to where this stays reasonably open and that miner runs continuously, this is going to fill up so quickly it's going to be ridiculous. I really probably should put a silk touch on that thing. Holy cow. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft that thing right there. I should have some netherite, right? I do have a little bit of this stuff. Let me see. How much is what? This is, not that I really care at this point. We're getting it very, very slowly. So an energized alloyer. Ooh, that's cheaper than normal, isn't it? That's definitely cheaper than normal. Give me, I think everything from there, plus some gold. I need some more gold. We'll go ahead and run that through that alloyer thingy. Sure. This dude. Go there. Yeah, that's cheaper. Cool, 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 I think. Yeah, definitely cheaper. Excellent. Glad to see that. Cool. We can do that. And then we can make this storage component. Why not? I already lost it. R, where are you? Use. Use on you. That. Make one. I'm out of vibrant quartz. Vibrant quartz. Oh, I can do that. 1, 2. And then use on you. Full. 1. Amazing. Cool. Get us a drive. We're going to do all the fun things that we normally do right now. So we'll get a ME drive, which I should be able to craft, I think. Cool. And then I need to figure out how I want to do this thing, because these are going to go somewhere in this thing. Maybe I don't want to move this just yet. The workshop crafting area, it's going to change to like over here. I want our controller and our storage devices all up in here. So I think we'll do this. Like that. And then you can go in here. And then I need to find some cable. Oh, great. I screwed it up. I just need some cable, please. We have plenty. I had some on me. Okay, great. This should, somewhere down here, have the ability to be hooked into. And I think I'm gonna clean the grass and the leaves and whatnot out of here, but good. Where's that other cable? Uh-oh. Let me out of here. Thank you. I should have a bunch of lime too. That's beautiful. Cool. So if I do that, I want to come over one, come down there. We'll just use this stuff since they gave it to us. According to that, there are 5 channels set up on the system somewhere. How? How are there 5? There should only be 1. Well, I'm assuming it's going to count that as a channel, isn't it? Yeah, it will. Okay. Anyhow, nice. So that'll give us some back storage. I should be able to now just kind of build this back in, I suppose. Put you down. And then I guess the terminal can probably be right here, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll dig it in here and I'll just dig it up right from that point. Something like so. Not that I really like my terminals being that low. I might have to change a few of these things up anyway. Let's make us a terminal. Let's actually look at the quest book and see what it's going to say. You want a crafting terminal, which is all of the fun things. I think the only thing out of that I have to craft is going to be the illuminated panel. Illuminated, I think, is the only thing I need to craft there. Cool. And then use on you is going to be that. Since they gave us a bunch of those parts, use on you is going to be a crafting terminal. So I need a crafting bench. Go. And sure. Should have all the parts. Nice. Ding, ding. Sweet. Lovely. We'll put it right there for right now. That's not a huge, amazing thing of how I like to do things, but that should at least do what we need to do. Cool. So that thing right there, I believe, is just for a bulk item. I'll have to be able to set it up to do whatever it needs to do. We will probably make that work into something along the lines of just some of the random stuff that we have over here. Let's see if I can get a couple of 4Ks going, and we can move on. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. If not, I gotta craft a whole bunch of random stuff. I think I can make those, right? Can make 1. Let me put this in here. Now can I just stuff things in here? Good. All right, cool. Sure. And I need to fix this. Terminal style, that's better. And sort by item, for items, ascending. Beautiful. Cool. Put all this stuff in here for right now except your water bottles. All right, I have a bunch of moving to do. I am going to go ahead and get all of that done, and I will be right back with you guys because we're probably going to try to do one or two more little things here, although I don't know. You gave me another drive and some cable anchors. Beautiful. You must think I'm going to have a lot of stuff going forward. What is this? Conversion monitor. Nice. Beautiful. Lots of gold. Wonderful. Go. You. This. Do that. Lots of Certus. I love it. Thank you very much. And that goes into there. Beautiful. Lots and lots of fluids. All right, so we're rolling along. We're doing good. Just checking a couple other things. I am probably just going to bust through the rest of this chapter off camera. There's going to be some stuff we need to kind of play around with and whatnot, but there is no reason to continue with this as far as just doing this on, as far as what we're doing here. So I think probably next time we're going to start digging into some more of what we need to be paying attention to, which is, I thought I already did that. I guess we didn't. Good. We've got titanium. We've done that part. We already have this going. I need to be claiming some of these. Applied Energistics. We've already done this as well. Cool. UU matter. We already know how UU matter works. We've got that going. It's worth investing in heavy scrap production will allow the manfab to run more efficiently, but it can take up 8. We already understand this part. Got it going. So defragmentation. I think probably next time I'm going to try to have us prepared and ready for that quest line so that we can get into some more interesting things, because I believe this is where the next step of the road goes for us. This is the biggest next pile that we need to start worrying about. So I think next time that's where we're going to go. I'm going to probably just go ahead and hook up as much of the stuff as we can. I should end up with a singularity. I mean, I could have a singularity pretty much any time, I believe. I just need to go hook some water to that, and it will start producing. Do I have anything? Let's do this really quickly. Sink. We'll just get one old sink going and some fluid. These are really kind of slow. Maybe we try one. I should have some stuff in here, I believe. Where did they go? We'll do that, and that should help it go a little bit better, I think. Put you right. I know it's a mess. I'm trying to kind of keep some of the trash can all in the same place, so is how it works. But anyhow, you put an add-on on it like this and this. There we go. And I can probably make that go a little faster. I believe I can add some more add-ons to those. That'll do the work for now. This will be ready very, very shortly, and then we'll be able to do the thing. The reason why I'm saying to do the thing is because probably another one of my projects off camera fairly soon is going to be going ahead and automating some of the stuff that's going on in here. And if I need the deal, we'll get the deal set up. If not, I will just use the ender chest to deliver things and then push power however we need to push power into here to be able to automatically farm some stuff. We may take a time to do that. We may not. I don't know. Haven't really made up my mind yet. And I might even go ahead and automate these, or at least one of them, just because we do have the functionality to do so. But we'll see from there. So I think for right now, I'm happy with that. Expect an interesting little thing to be coming up very shortly once we get going forward. Like I said, our controller's probably going to live right inside this thing somehow. And yeah, we're gonna kind of hopefully be ready to start a new chapter shortly. So I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.